There are just so many species out here, and this is one of the easiest ways to find them or know that they're in the area, is to come out on a nice, warm, humid night and just listen for them calling. Once we found where they are, they're easy to spot at night with the flashlight. Oh, got him. That's a big fat bullfrog. This is one of the fun things about walking a pond edge at night. You can usually get the drop on these big frogs. This is one of the largest frogs that live here in the state of Maryland, and we're over here on the eastern shore doing a little bit of herping along this pond. Alright, walking this pond edge, we just found 2 green tree frogs that have paired up in this nice early spring evening. Alright, this is the southern leopard frog. Not to be confused with the pickerel frog. The southern leopard frog is easily distinguished usually by the white spot on its tympanum or eardrum. And sometimes we'll get southern leopard frogs that have quite a bit of green coloration on their back. Alright, it sure has been a fun evening here. We're out here on the eastern shore in the early spring. We were just adventuring around a small pond, and we found quite a few frogs. We heard some green and Cope's gray tree frogs calling, as well as some southern leopard frogs and some Fowler's toads. Right up against the house here, there's just another Fowler's toad hopping around.
Oh, I see one right there.
Look at that big one's head sticking up. You see that one?
That's the one I think I've been stalking. Walk up along these reeds and try and scare one over to me.
He's headed right towards you.
I got him. Ha!
Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah, he's not very big. And that's how you catch a snake. And one thing that always amazes me about these guys for being a water snake, they're very calm, very docile almost every time you catch them. They calm down real fast.
Is that the big one again? His head's sticking up right there in front of me?
Yeah, that's the big one.
Oh. Alright, here we are on Maryland's eastern shore, and this is a jewel of a water snake. Oh, he's a big one. This is the red-bellied water snake. Check that out. Beautiful red belly. It's a real big one. This is probably one of the easiest ways to get your hands on one, is actually get in the water and get wet. Really awesome snake. That's just great. And these guys most likely spend their time here. We've seen so many frogs along the edge of this pond. I think I know what they've been eating to get this big. Big bullfrogs. That's great. Oh. That's a big snake. Now these snakes, they're built tough. You see the injuries there on the belly. That could be from any number of things. I would guess probably a bird, some type of bird of prey. I mean, these guys have also been known to eat catfish, and a catfish could easily puncture through its belly, but judging by the size of that, I'd say it was probably from a raptor, and they're really tough animals. This is one species that I make it a point to come to the eastern shore and find these. I mean, they're just massive water snakes. They're really, really cool. An absolutely beautiful belly on this guy. But I'm going to go ahead and put him right back in the pond so he can go reduce the frog population a little bit more. What a cool dude. This is really getting me excited here, just knowing that the weather is just starting to finally heat up. We're going to be back on the eastern shore later this summer to see what else we can find out here.